Imagine two students taking the same test. One student walks into the classroom without studying at all. The other student spent weeks preparing and already knows what kind of questions to expect. Who do you think will do better? Your immune system faces a similar challenge every time it encounters a new germ. If it has never seen that germ before, it needs time to figure out what it is and how to fight it. But if it has seen it before, it can respond much more quickly. Vaccines help your immune system study before the test arrives. Today, we'll explore three big questions: what your immune system is actually learning, how vaccines provide a safe practice round, and why immune memory makes vaccines so effective. I'm Mia, and on Biology Briefly, we explore interesting scientific questions, explain biological processes, and challenge what we think we know through curiosity. Before we talk about vaccines, we need to understand the immune system itself. Your immune system is your body's defense system. Its job is to protect you from harmful invaders such as viruses, bacteria, and other pathogens. A pathogen is simply something that can cause disease. When a pathogen enters your body, the immune system does not attack randomly. Instead, it looks for specific features on the pathogen called antigens. An antigen is a molecule that the immune system can recognize. Think of it like a name tag or a unique jersey number. Different pathogens have different antigens, and those antigens help the immune system identify exactly what it is dealing with. Once the immune system finds an antigen, it begins building a response designed specifically for that threat. So once again, the immune system does not just remember that something was dangerous, it remembers the specific antigens that made that pathogen unique. That ability to recognize and remember specific invaders is what makes vaccines possible. So now that we know how the immune system identifies threats, let's see how vaccines use that system to our advantage. Imagine your immune system is preparing for a championship game. You would not want the first time your team sees the opponent to be during the final match. You would want time to practice first. That is exactly what a vaccine provides. A vaccine introduces the immune system to an antigen without causing the full disease. Different vaccines accomplish this in different ways. Some use a weakened version of a virus. Others use an inactive version that cannot cause infection. Some use only a small piece of the pathogen, such as a protein. And mRNA vaccines provide instructions that allow your cells to temporarily make a harmless piece of the pathogen for the immune system to examine. The details differ, but the goal stays the same: safely show the immune system what to look for. When the vaccine enters the body, immune cells detect the antigen and begin responding. The immune system produces antibodies and activates other defense cells. An antibody is a protein made by the immune system that can recognize and attach to a specific antigen. The response is usually much smaller than a real infection, but it is enough to begin building experience. That is also why some people feel tired, sore, or develop a mild fever after receiving a vaccine. In many cases, those symptoms are signs that the immune system is responding to the practice round. The real power of vaccines, however, does not come from the practice itself. It comes from what the immune system remembers afterward. Let's return to our test-taking example. Imagine months after studying, the exact same questions appear on your exam. You would probably answer them much faster than someone seeing them for the first time. Your immune system works in a similar way. After vaccination, the body creates memory cells. These are long-lasting immune cells that remember specific antigens and help the body respond more quickly in the future. Memory cells are the reason vaccines can continue protecting you long after the shot itself is gone. If the real pathogen enters your body later, those memory cells help the immune system recognize it immediately. Instead of starting from scratch, your body already knows what it is dealing with. That faster response can sometimes stop the infection before it gains a foothold. Even when infection occurs, the illness is often less severe because the immune system has a head start. This is why vaccines do not create an invisible shield around your body. They create preparedness. The protection comes from recognition, memory, and speed. Today, we explored 3 key ideas. First, we learned that the immune system recognizes pathogens using antigens, which act like identifying markers. Next, we saw how vaccines provide a safe practice round by introducing those antigens without causing the full disease. Finally, we learned that memory cells help the immune system remember what it has seen, allowing it to respond much faster when the real pathogen appears. The vaccine itself may only take a few seconds to receive, but the memory it creates can last for years. The next time you hear that vaccines teach the immune system, remember that it is not just a figure of speech. In a very real way, your immune system is learning, remembering, and preparing for challenges it has not faced yet. Thanks for listening to Biology Briefly. Until next time, keep curious.